I love the high pony because I can just say, Anyway, the tree's in the way. Hi. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Tiff, and hey, welcome to another, wrong way. Top Tips with Tiff Tuesday, where I help you reach your goals, get your vibes going, okay? But today, I posted an Insta story, question, poll, I don't know. I posted a story asking you guys for some tips and tricks that you guys wanted to know. So it's basically a Q&A sesh. I'm going to try to get through as many questions as I can. Yeah, this one's really for you guys because I know you guys want some interesting tips, and I have the tips and Tiff will give them to you. Also, let's just talk about like two things to start off with. Okay, let's ignore like the fail eyeliner because I tried and I haven't done it in a long time, but like we're not going to talk about it. Also, please excuse the nails, and I'm going to go and get them properly done. And they look tragic, but you know, I had to film this for you guys because I love you. But anyways, okay, I'm going to go through all the questions right now off my Instagram and we will see what happens, okay? Okay, so like I said, I put this up on my Instagram, hashtag follow me here, if you want to see some more cool things that I post. But anyway, okay. Best tips for incorporating fitness into your daily life. My number one tip would be you have to want to do it. If you don't want to do it, you're not going to do it. So make sure you find out why it is that you want to do it. I always talk about this, find your why. And then it will become a lot easier. I think also ensuring that you have goals, making sure that, you know, if you do want to incorporate it into your everyday life, you have goals that you want to reach and then you can head towards. That's going to make you much more motivated to incorporate health and fitness into your daily life. And another tip, which I feel like is more on like the eating front of things, is to just make healthier choices, right? So, you know, I'm not saying don't eat crap food. Like, I love crap food, okay? You know, you got to balance it off with a few things. And also, if you are going out to eat, instead of going and getting McDonald's, get a grilled burger instead, you know, just a healthier alternative. Find what works for you. I think that's probably the most important tip of that. Once you find what works for you, you're much more likely to do it every single day. So, neighbors are doing something interesting outside, I don't know. Next question. Alrighty, I've got them like here. What do you think is the best motto to live by? I think I've spoken about this before. My favorite saying / motto that I genuinely live by my whole entire life is act confident and no one will question you. Sarah's day. Genuinely, you could ask any of my friends, like, is that what I live by? Act confident and no one will question you.
Yeah, every day.
Because I just don't care what people think. That's probably my number one motto to live by. Also, I think another important one, which is something that I say all the time, and I did talk about this a little bit in my last video, which was, don't waste time on people who won't waste their time on you, because it's a waste of your mental capacity. It's a waste of your physical capacity and your social capacity. Don't do that. Definitely act confident and no one will question you. And eventually it just becomes a part of you. And once you start to care less about things, then life becomes a lot easier. Next, questionino. How do I get abs? I like this question. I feel like everybody wants abs. I want abs too. So if you know, like, let me know. But a few things, obviously, you can't like target specific like fat loss places. So you've got to be in a caloric deficit. I can do a whole video about this if you want. And then I guess it's just building up your core strength. However, most workouts you'll do will require some sort of core strength. It's just making sure that you're constantly engaging your core. Like even if you're sitting down, you can always do that. So that's probably my tip as to how to get abs. Also making sure you're training right, eating right. At the end of the day, guys, if you want to see physical results, it comes down to what you're eating. Hate to say it, but if you're eating shit, then you're going to look shit. All right? So let's just be blunt. I don't mean that. Everything in moderation, okay? In moderation. Got a bit awkward there. How do you organize your life so well? So, if you guys don't know this, I am a calendar lover. If it's not in my calendar, it's not happening. I will show you guys. My Google Calendar is literally filled to the brim, hour to hour, of what it is that I'm doing. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that is what I do. I use Google Calendar. I make everything like an appointment, I guess you could say. So that way I have to show up for it, even if it's just studying or working. Like I've even got in here like 3:30 till 4 p.m. I have to do the thumbnail. So I have to show up for that appointment to do the thumbnail. Having everything there for you. Again, this is what works for me, and I sort of stick to a schedule based on that way. You know, I have different colors and it's all pretty and like, you know, differentiate. But definitely using a calendar. I don't like the Apple calendar. And also my friends know that if we're doing something, you have to send me a calendar invite because otherwise I'm not going to show up. So Google Calendar is how I stay organized. If it wasn't for them, I don't know what I'd do. Okie dokie. How do you stop feeling bad for eating dessert? Okay, guys, let's have a chat about dessert. I love dessert. I will eat dessert every single night. You should not feel guilty for eating dessert. Like I said, everything in moderation, okay? If you're eating shit throughout the day and then you're having dessert, maybe probably not the best idea. If you've been good all day, then you know what? Get a yochi. Enjoy an ice cream. Okay, ice cream is my favorite dessert in case you were wondering. Also, if you start to associate foods with feeling guilty and feeling like you shouldn't have them, you're gonna create this mindset that there are good food and bad food. Yes, some foods are better than others. Yes, some aren't as good as others. However, you should never feel guilty for what you're eating. It also creates an unhealthy mindset and it can lead to a lot of other issues. So eat your dessert and I'll eat it with you. And if you're having ice cream, then invite me because I'll come. Enjoy yourself. Life's too short. Actually, you want a motto to live by? Life's too short to not eat dessert. Every single night I will have dessert. And that's fine. As long as you're eating pretty well for the rest of the day, then eat your damn ice cream, woman. Okay, glad we had this chat. What are your favorite type of workouts? So I think I mentioned this in my fitness journey video. I used to love weight training. Still love weight training, but obviously it's a bit hard at the moment considering coronavirus. Coronavirus! She's not impressed with me. However, I've recently gotten into more HIIT style training, but HIIT weighted training, which I love. I've also gotten into 2K time trials. That's probably one of my favorite things to do at the moment. It's quick, it's easy, 12 minutes, out the door, goodbye, see you later. That's the workout for the day. But once gym's open, I promise you I'll be back on the gains, all right? Another question is, suck my toes? No, thank you. Absolutely not. Your toes are disgusting. I know who you are. How do you stay so focused and motivated? Okay, I've said this before, guys. Once you figure out why you're doing something, you're more likely to do it. If you have goals, and I feel like I need to make a goals video because a lot of people ask me questions about setting goals and how I set them and all that sort of jazz. And I'm I'm no goal guru, okay? But I feel like once you know what it is that you want and why you're doing it and what the purpose is of what you're doing, then you're more likely to follow through with it. So, and also, like I said, guys, if you're doing it for somebody else, then you're not going to do it. You got to do it for you. Be selfish. Be a selfish cow, okay? No, but seriously, I think to stay focused, you've got to be goal driven. You have to remember why you're doing it. I have a whole video on how to stay motivated. And also, you got to be confident in your choices. If you're not confident in what it is that you are doing, then you're not going to follow through with it. Tips to stay stress-free. Okay. I'm not a very stressy person. I think the fact that I organize my life on calendars really helps me out because I time block it. Again, I could do a whole video on time blocking if you want to say that. Calendar blocking and time blocking. I think putting things into perspective is a great way to stay stress-free and also prioritizing what's important. And I think and I'm not a stress person. I don't stress. But I feel like if I didn't have myself as organized, then I would be a lot more stressed. So that's probably my biggest tip. You're allowed to enjoy yourself. You shouldn't feel bad for enjoying yourself. So if you're getting stressed while you're sitting there watching TV, bumming out, then that's fine. But put it into perspective. You've worked hard all day. You deserve to sit there and binge watch Emily in Paris, okay? I do it. It's fine. So those are all the questions that I have for today. Let me know if this was helpful. If it isn't, then that's cool. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys on probably the weekend because I've been vlogging this whole week and I'm sure you guys want to see that. I don't know if you actually do, but I'm going to put it up anyways. And if it doesn't go up, then I'll see you on Tuesday. Do I have stuff in my teeth?